Hi everyone, it's Leanne. Welcome back to the Lyme vlog, and I am faking all the energy that I am giving you right now. Today I'm in the bedroom because someone's gonna come and do maintenance on whatever the hell is wrong with this apartment right now. It's just yet another thing. And so I'm in the bedroom with all the kidlets. So we're gonna see what happens. Today I'm going to talk about a DBT skill called self-soothing. And before I get to that, I just want to do an update and let you know why I'm so exhausted. On Monday, I went for my second round of IV treatment, and I've been exhausted and depressed and feeling terrible. So yesterday, instead of a Lyme vlog, I came out with the video that Angela and I did on Saturday for the Moat Fort, and I'm gonna put a link somewhere in here so you can click to it if you want to view it. It's super cute, but I think it actually applies to the topic I'm going to talk about today. And basically, like, we were feeling like crap, so we went and did something that brought us back to our childhood and gave us that happiness. It gave us that break. To me, Lyme disease almost feels like a mental health issue at the same time. That's why I've been talking about DBT, because you get all the depression, the anxiety. I've been suffering through all of this, and really these skills are helping me at times. And so that's why I'm sharing them all with you. I see you back there, Owen. I'm sharing them all with you because I'm hoping that they can help you too. Be it depression or anxiety, it's like it grabs you and you can't shake it. And anger is a big part of it too that I don't touch on a lot, but anger is a huge issue with Lyme disease. And that's an intense feeling. It's hard to get rid of that feeling. Self-soothing gives you tools to be able to calm these feelings down and make them more manageable. Self-soothing has to do with having go-tos that have to do with all of our senses. So things we can see, things we can hear, things that we can smell, things that we can taste, and things that we can touch that bring up calming or happy sensations that are just like a little distraction to get you through that immediate like crisis of feeling and just get you moving from that. I thought I would give examples of what I do actually for these senses so you can get an idea of, you know, what it's supposed to look like when you create these sources of happiness and things that can calm you down. First off, we're going to take a look at with what you can look at, what you can see. In my phone, which I have with me a lot, like all the time, I think a lot of people do now, I have pictures of my cats. And so I love looking at pictures of my cats. My cats are the light of my life. My cat is eating the lamp right now, as you see, so he's with me a lot too. But I can open up my phone and I can readily access those things. And it's been helpful in many different situations because it can always be with me. And what's important about these skills, before I get any further, you need to be able to access them. It does you no good if it's like, oh, well, I really love hiking and doing that. That's great, but that's part of a different skill actually in DBT. You need it accessible, and then, you know, when you can, go on that hike. That's great. I have trouble sleeping because of depression or anxiety a lot of the time. So I use these phone apps that people actually told me about that either, I don't like music or meditation kind of, but I like nature sounds. I love sound of rain and thunderstorms. And also, like, this is where the good memories come in. I used to take trips into the city with my dad when I was little, and I loved going because he was at work and it was just the coolest. So I remember riding on the train and that click, 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 click kind of sound, and the other sounds too, like, really soothes me, and I use that a lot. Next, we're gonna go to what I can smell. And this is an interesting one. As you can see in the videos with Angela, we talk a lot about Until Dawn. And there's a lot that goes into that, like that's kind of how we became close, was playing that game, and there's a lot to it for us now that makes us really happy. And this actually segues into something I wanted to talk about briefly in this video, very briefly. There's this character, Josh, in it, who really, his timeline of being diagnosed with a mental illness matches up with mine a lot. I was diagnosed very young, and start having problems at around age 11. So I kind of make it sure gain this kinship with his character. And so Angela and I were horsing around at Five Below, and she's like, oh, you know, this scent, he would totally wear that. And I agreed. And so we brought it home and I sprayed it, and it actually became a source of comfort for me. So being able to smell that really is something. It triggers good memories. As well, you know, we idolize celebrities or we love characters in movies or TV, and for me this was a video game thing, and it's like, but you can't like actually physically talk to that person, touch that person, you can't, like, not real. So we did a cosplay from Until Dawn, and I did like a female version of Josh, and I went out and I actually found a shirt that was really, really close, and I had a great time wearing it, and I wore it in a few other videos. You'd be surprised how much touch can help. And this leads into what I want to talk about. I first went into grad school because of my mental illness. I wanted to help people with my mental illness. And Lyme disease has taken over my life right now, and I've become a big advocate for it. But I haven't talked about my mental illness really. I've alluded to it in other videos, but I really do want to do more work with that. So I'm going to start doing hopefully like a vlog every now and then about that too, because that's what I still have to do, and the universe gave me this hell. I really believe so I could do something with it so people don't have to suffer as much. So I'm doing a big disservice in my mind, and I really need to start doing this. So I'm also going to be attaching a blog to here soon where I'm going to be talking a lot more about it. Look out for that. We are down to everything but taste. And for some people taste is great. It's terrible for me because I'm an emotional eater, and that just isn't good. For me, I actually do wind up at times getting a can of Coke or a bottle of it, and it can't be like in a bottle, it has to be one of those glass bottles or an actual tab can, because when I was little, my friends and I used to sit out during the summer and we'd have watermelon and we'd have pizza and we would have that can of Coca-Cola, and so it just has this memory kind of thing, and I can go back to that, and it's just a soothing thing. So yeah, sometimes I go to that, but otherwise I try to stay away from it. But some people, it works for you, go for it, right? So we've gone through all the senses at this point. Now we get to implementing them. You need to find these things that work for you. You need to know where they are. Like, you can't go searching for them at that time because it's just, you feel like crap, it's not gonna work. So you find a place where they are at home, try to have them in your car. Like, practically everybody has a glove compartment, so keep something in there that works for you that has to do with these senses. If you have a purse, you know, put something in there, or two things. Just have something. If you don't have a purse and you only carry a wallet, put pictures in your wallet or something. Put something in your pocket. Just have it readily available because you don't know when it's going to strike. And then after that, what you need to do is practice doing it. I cannot tell you I have things available, but I get depressed and I'm like, screw the shirt, screw the cologne, I don't want to move off the couch. I feel like garbage. It comes from practice. And I'm not the best at that right now. And I actually want to make that better for myself because I'm having a lot of bad emotions right now. I am more depressed than I've probably ever been in years and years and years. So what I'm going to do before next time is I'm going to make more of an effort to try to practice this skill. And I'm going to challenge anyone who's watching this to try to do this too. I appreciate everyone who's been giving support. The channel's like slowly growing, but every person counts. I want to get the word out. I want to make this my job. I really feel that I'm supposed to do this. So everyone helps. Every like, every subscription helps. This video is going to be out on Thursday. It's Wednesday. I'm really sorry, but work from school is overloading me right now, and I gotta get to it, and I'm probably gonna collapse after this video, so I hope I put in a lot of energy here. The struggle is real, okay? The Lyme disease struggle is real. Mental illness struggle is real, and you deserve a medal for getting through it. Even to this point, you're still here and fighting. So keep fighting, try to develop those skills, find a way to self-soothe, all right? I really hope you can. I believe in you. I can do it, you can do it. So hang in there, and I'll see you next time. Bye!